question for y'all panel.
What up?
So, panel. Do y'all think there's a cap on a marriage ceremony? Like, is there a cap rate of what you should pay on marriage? Yeah, I think there should be a cap on it.
No.
To me, no. But if you should do what you can afford, one, and two, y'all have to agree. Because everybody says the woman, but sometimes the man is for you. The man, of course, wants their future wife to be happy and stuff, but make it make sense. Make it make sense. It has to make sense.
Right.
It has to.
You shouldn't go broke to pay for
a
ceremony that's to show for other people. That's what
that part right there. That's it.
That's my thing. Like, you know, you're gonna spend a large amount on the wedding. You don't even have a house for yourself. You're still struggling after the wedding.
Just like the BBLs, you getting all this stuff.
Right? It don't make sense.
And you live in an apartment B.
I think the BBL might be an investment for the home.
I mean, could be.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? So there shouldn't be a cap on it. But as my two the beautiful ladies here said, it has to make sense. And what it means by that is making sense is if you're a person that's not working or working a regular job, hadn't worked, or hadn't worked in years, as the story laid out, and this other person have the means, you should be a sensible enough person to not look at somebody to do something that crazy. When I say that crazy is the amount that we heard. Okay, let's say $250K is the amount that we heard, right? How can you in your right mind believe that you somehow just deserve that? You're entitled to that. I don't care how pretty you are or how much BBL you have. That doesn't make it make sense that you are just entitled to that.
Right.
Right.
Hey,
now, if
Dr. Miami BBL might entitle you about $1 million worth of wedding ceremony. I'm just saying.
Maybe. Right. So there's no cap. So
Get somebody else to do it.
if this person agrees, so right, if the person agreed to it, then fine. Obviously, they can probably afford it, or they can swing it, whatever the case is. It shouldn't be that you tell them that that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You
yourself, saying that this is what I deserve to have. No, you don't, because you don't even got that much money.
Exactly.
First of all, there's not even a conversation with the man saying that, hey, this is what we can afford. Automatically, you tell him like you don't want to have nothing to do with that wedding. You just want him to pay for it.
Tell you what,
and traditionally, since they like to say traditional,
I'm a traditional woman. Where your daddy at?
Woman, yeah,
the
woman, man.
Don't know him. I'm sorry.
Oh no, wait.
That's the same person.
You didn't catch it. You didn't catch it, Lola. You ain't catch it.
Nah, she couldn't ask daddy because she probably don't know him for real.
You didn't catch it, Lola. Yep.
Hey, go ask it, daddy. You don't know.
But here's the thing, though.
Lord.
When somebody said,
I think that's ridiculous because it's so like, okay, if you have like, an endless amount of zeros behind the amount of dollars that you have, okay, cool, because you might wipe your butt with that. But like, not even normal people, but most people who are, in those positions to be able to like have the means to spend that much money, they're smart enough to know that they shouldn't throw it away on that.
Exactly.
I'll say this: that will never happen. Not always.
So for the people that are watching the podcast, it's a young lady that told her fiance that he's a broke guy, not wanting to spend $250,000 on a wedding. He told her, "Nah, I'm not doing that. We can invest this in properties. We can make businesses." He was basically giving her the foundation of how to get more money. And she's like, nah. She started telling me, you a broke dude. And broke dudes
Right.
talk like that. And I'm like,
Are you done?
But guess what though? She the same one that if he spend it on the wedding, and let's say a year or 2 years later, his stuff is down and he's not making that kind of money. She's the same one that'll leave him.
definitely.
She's the same one that'll take off on that. Take off on. Yeah. So
Out.
So
somebody like that, you got a pre-number, you know,
Do
because
you
she.
know-
no, you don't even marry somebody like that. You don't even marry her. You don't even marry her. You walk
Right.
away from her.
I agree with that.
The
It's
fact,
dead.
That's the chick you walk away from.
exactly.
Y'all watch Michael Clayton? I'm the guy that you take care of. I'm the guy you protect. You walk away from that kind of chick.
Yeah.
You walk away from her.
Moment-
You don't do no prenup, no word. You walk away from her.
Yeah.
Let
The
her go.
moment you start talking like that, that's you already get. That's a
That's
dead
done.
indication that she gonna leave you stranded.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's
That's
there
done.
for one reason, and the reason is money.
Money.
It's like she sleep with the guy to get the part in the movie.
Yeah.
That's it.
Come on, OG.
I mean that's
Come on,
what she
OG.
is. That's what she moved. That's what she moving like.
Mhm.
That's what she moving like.
Spitting right now. He's spitting.
I'm
right
not saying it's proper,
Like,
but that's
you
what she moving like. When she
Right.
when she called that dude out, she said, he a broke or she ain't no broke courthouse chick. So she calling all my ladies out there that go out to the courthouse and get married to their man. She calling them names now.
But
Why
Right.
she calling them out?
Isn't the object of marriage is to do that? So it doesn't matter if it's at the courthouse.
Exactly.
Right.
So
And
And
Why
then
why
you
this
say
supposed
she
to-
haven't
this
worked
courthouse
in
folks?
years.
You know? Yeah, come on,
And
man.
some people do that, and later on they might have something if they choose to.
You might have a big reception afterwards, right?
yeah.
Something like that.
That's true too. But my thing
Yeah.
is, we married. What
Yeah.
do we need to do anything else for?
Exactly. You married.
The ceremony is an implication of status. Not
Yeah.
an implication of our love. It's an implication
No.
of status. So me asking you to marry me and me marrying you is already a show of my love for you. Now you
Yeah.
want me to show the world my status with you for me. So I should spend a bunch of money to get married.
Man,
You know?
I mean, like we can
Yeah.
have a wedding, a little wedding.
Mhm.
listen.
All
There's
All
no
that
cap on it, but a person in her position don't have a leg to stand on
Attitude
saying what
don't
she said.
deserve to get married.
Yeah, exactly.
I would
Her
have.
attitude alone let you know that she don't deserve to be married.
Yes,
And-
her
and-
attitude.
She want to marry for show. She want to get married for show.
Normally, that's the case. A lot of time, that's the case. The people that's calling somebody else broke or you not this, you not that. Like
Like you,
they
matter of
probably
fact-
living on an air mattress. You know,
Guys-
you don't have furniture in your house.
Yo, I don't even know if I could even sit and talk to her, have a conversation with her. It doesn't even sound like she could even carry the
I
conversation
apologize, but she
with that
looked
mentality.
broke.
With that mentality, it's just like, and if she's smart, she needs to fix it up and stop showing herself as being ignorant.
First of all,
Seriously,
I've
if
been
she's
like,
smart,
you
stop behaving like that.
so I'll be like, so can we have like a small wedding, like that big, a little bit, a small wedding? Then how many properties are we going to invest in?
Man, listen. If
How
you,
many
if you love,
properties are we? Cause we about to get
if you love your man, they could have took that and bought a whole complex. They could have put that down on a whole complex.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
That's
They could buy like 20 units probably, depending on where they buying it at. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
first of
Go
all,
over
They
in the
could
Midwest.
live on that forever. Come on,
Go
man.
on the Midwest and make that family fortune we've been talking about. You know,
Bro.
that long term investment of
They have some spots up in West Virginia
wealth.
where you can buy 60 acres with water.
Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on those.
West Virginia.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
Hey, listen. There's
I
no.
know you putting out the ideas, but I
yeah,
don't know
but-
about
but-
that.
I'm not
but this-
going down them towns down there.
You don't have to go there, but it's an example.
Mhm. I got you.
Look,
And,
I don't even want my thoughts to get hanged down there.
and true story, there's still a lot of black people live in West Virginia.
That's
believe it
a
or not.
fact.
That's a
Believe it or
yes.
not.
That's
Believe
a
it or
yes.
Not saying that I personally would. I could. Hey, I made a joke though. I said, you know what? I would buy 60 acres in West Virginia, but I need a helicopter and 24/7 guards around my property with 50-foot fences.
Mhm.
Bring him up, boys. Look at him.
Baby.
I grow my own stuff. I haven't dropped groceries in
Airlift the groceries.
here at the grocery, drop them off and dropping over in
Bring
war
him
zones,
up,
drop off the groceries.
boys. Look at him. Yeah, man. You know,
Thank
I
you.
think women like this,
crazy, man.
again,
She out her mind,
leading the
bro.
charge for young ladies to see this type of stuff and think that this is the way to go. Thinking that a man's heart, love is not enough, that he has to give you the world on top of trying to give you everything else that he got to go through in life to make life livable for you and the household. But now you want him to go out of his way, spend money that he may or may not have. But what's the reason for me spending that type of money if it's not need be? Man say, yo, we can do any type of wedding, but why you want to spend so much money? Why we can't do something that's
Exactly.
Unrealistic.
I mean, because you
Ladies,
can have a nice,
please,
nice
it-
wedding for way less than that.
exactly, for
And-
way less. For
And-
ladies, do not listen to her.
And
You
how we
get a
combat
man
this is
that, you stick on to him. Be like, you want to go what? You want to invest? Let's go and invest. What you want to invest?
Yeah.
You what we doing? Don't pay. You can have a wedding
and-
$10,000. You can have even half of that because
listen.
I'm
Here's
not
how we
worried
combat
about
that
the
though.
wedding.
Here's how we combat that.
And what I'm saying is, and it's for other females like Lola and Cherie, and to educate them and put it out like, no, that's not the right thinking. Your thinking is off. So until they get a pushback, they're gonna always
Right.
think that
But
that's.
I'm gonna tell you how you push back though.
Listen to that.
How we as everybody people can push back and combat that kind of stuff is parenting.
Yeah,
Parenting.
true.
Parent your own children. Don't let these fools raise them. Parent your own
Right.
children. Your own
It's
young,
hard
your own
when,
young men and young ladies. Yeah.
it's hard when TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and all these other
Pushing it in their
Yeah,
face.
hey, listen, I didn't say it was easy.
Build strong minds.
I didn't say it was easy. It's gonna take way more time than it used to. Didn't say it was easy. It's gonna take a whole lot of talking, a lot of understanding to get them to even listen to you. But what you want to do is you want to put that seed in their head, because when they get older, they'll start to see that it doesn't make sense themselves when they think back. They'll look at it at some point. But you got to put it. You got to impart it up on them. You got to put that up on them so they know it. You got to give it to them. Got to give it to them.
Yeah, because like you said, nowadays the mothers is the same way as the daughter. They're seeing the same influence. So it's like it's hard. The parenting is
city girls and city moms.
We all here see people that their daughters and mothers are partying just alike, dressed in just alike.
Listen,
probably getting some of the same men. The mother competing for the same
I don't
men.
know
Her daughter
this for
competing.
sure, but there's a young lady around area. I know her daughter and smashed the same man. I don't know this for sure.
I mean, because at some point in your life, like you be on the cusp where you could take the son or the daddy. So I get it.
I guess women always have that option, huh?
Yo, women got all the options in the world, my G. They,
But chill out.
Make
You don't
smart
need no
choices, though, man. Make smart
$250,000
choices.
wedding.
Yeah,
That's
make smart
it.
choices. Yeah, that entitlement. It's the two craziest thing I heard this week. One that's saying they're entitled to cheat because they pay all the bills, and this one saying if you don't buy me this crazy expensive wedding, you're a broke N-word.
I will be a broke N-word by myself.
Exactly.
You can go back to wherever you come.
I'll be broke.
Where the Walmart bags? Where the Walmart?
I bet you his DMs jumping.
Yeah, because everybody's saying, "Dog, I take care of you."
I will invest.
Saying they'll take care of you. Come on.
I'll match yours. There's women probably like, I'll match your too. I'll match you.
Better.
Hey, here what Babyface said, I'll pay your rent, I'll do all that. The chicks, they saying, we'll do that for you, dude. Take us. Dump her, take us. We'll do that for you.
I'll cook your dinner for you.
All that stuff for you.
What you want? Salmon? You want me to say?
You know what I've learned, and I've learned this throughout life. The older I get, if you have a partner, if they're not on the same page with you, that's destined for failure. It's not going to work. I mean, it either is going to get you when you because I've seen instances where you're old and it catch up to you, because it was acceptable or you let it slide when you was younger. But when you got older,
that monster is an old raggedy crocodile looking monster now. You can't get rid of that
You
monster.
can't get rid of it.
Hey, so guys, I know we're talking about her, but why was he still around? Why did he get to that point and not know that that's the person he was with?
Because these the women these guys want. They want these girls that so-called look pretty.
So, is it eye candy?
Yep.
Yeah, man. These dudes
Bro,
these rich dudes are shallow.
No, but there's plenty of women out there that's pretty than her that'll do better though. Straight
But
up.
listen, they don't want those women. Those women are regular women. They ain't Instagram models. Their stomach ain't flat like hers.
Mm-hmm.
But there are somebody that's flat like hers.
But they ain't Instagram models.
They ain't Instagram models.
They're not Insta famous.
As if they was, he would have noticed them too.
They ain't got 100,000 followers.
Yeah, see, boy, it's a whole lot of misled people out here.
They don't know how not to cook. Them women can cook. She can't cook.
They be going to work and stuff. So
what he doing with a woman?
They'll never meet him.
When he got a chef. What he need her for? I already got a chef. I don't need her to know how to cook.
Right.
So all she gonna do is bully him forever. You pay for this, pay for this. I just sit around do nothing
and look pratty.
Now, if we talking about prenup, that's when they don't get nothing. Matter of fact, like we said, don't even marry her.
Yeah, she don't deserve marriage.
She don't even get the wedding. She don't even get. She starts talking crazy.
She don't deserve the wedding or the paperwork.
Walk away from her.
Not only she don't deserve marriage, she should be banned from ever being married to somebody. Period.
She's beyond bird. That's what I call it. Beyond bird.